bouncing. And again, we get the copy of the Drake. Boom. We can even... oh no. 1, 2. Cement 0. 1 and 2. This is tapped anyways, right? And then again, making more Drakes, getting the draw, phasing their creature out. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having an absolute magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Oh my gosh, we have a banger within Magic the Gathering Arena Standard. This deck list is blue and green. It is a tempo build looking to play aggressive creatures while maintaining field control, right? Stopping any of your opponent's removal, their interaction, their blockers, really anything that they're looking to do. We just put up the big old nope sign. We're going to break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase all of this within the gameplay footage, wrap up with our final thoughts and general shenanigans. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to support the channel. It really does mean a lot. Leave a thumbs up and let's take a look at the deck. We've been working on our mic settings a little bit more, trying to clean it up, make it a little bit crispy, if you will. Worried about the quality, and day by day we're going to get it better. So of course, looking forward to all of your feedback in the comments before we get into the deck list here. But as we do, take a look. We'll see 60 card standard, best of 1 build. There's no sideboard. There's a 1.8 average mana value, which is super spicy. That's very, very fast. And we only have 19 lands in the deck here as well to support that lighter curve, making sure that we're not drawing too many. And even sometimes with only 19 lands, we still draw too many, which is pretty doggone goofy if you ask me. But we have a lot of draw within the deck, so it's not the end of the world because we can just kind of keep flying through our deck and find the cards that we do need, right? And these things happen is when we're drawing so many cards, some of them are bound to be land. Looking at the deck, you'll see Orvar, the all form. This is actually what they build centered around. It's a 3/3 changeling legendary, so you can only have 1 copy in play at a time. However, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets 1 or more permanents that you control, create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. And whenever a spell or an ability an opponent causes you to discard this card, create a token that's a copy of target permanent, whether that's one of your lands, one of their lands, one of your creatures, one of their creatures. So really nice value here through the Orvar. Just in general, from your hand, from the field, and playing aggressive creatures, and then targeting our own creatures with forms of protection. So now we're getting copies of our creatures, and we're protecting our creatures, which is really cool, and the field is just going to grow out, which is nice. So first things first, let's talk about the creature base. Delver of Secrets, it's coming into play on turn 1. It's a 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If it's an instant or sorcery card revealed this way, you can transform it now into a 3/2 with flying, which is absolutely ridiculous, right? So the nice thing about this Delver, and as it transforms, much like the Suspicious Stowaway, which we also have in the deck, we're accumulating +1/+1 counters on our creatures a couple different ways. And when they transform, you will keep those counters, which is absolutely fantastic, right? First and foremost is the Quandrix command. But putting the counters on the creatures is great because, it's going to make it more valuable already, and then it can transform to become even more valuable, which is really, really nice. So yeah, the Suspicious Stowaway is another great creature. This one's on turn 2. It's a 1/1. It cannot be blocked. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. And this is what makes it a great target for those +1/+1 counters, because it can't be blocked, right? You're going to be dealing good, consistent damage with this. It's going to help you, again, draw and discard, get through your deck. Daybound, Nightbound, when it transforms, it gets the power increased to 2, and you'll draw without having to discard, which is really nice here. Storm Chaser Drake as well. This is a 2/1 with flying, and whenever Storm Chaser Drake becomes the target of a spell you control, draw a card. So, Orvar's in play, Drake's in play, you target the Drake, you draw a card, you copy the Drake, and it just goes on from there, which is pretty goofy, and more on this in a little bit. Some very nice synergies within the deck through the Drake. Spectre Adversary, 2 mana, 2/1, flash, flying. Whenever it enters play, you can pay 2 any number of times. When you do so, put that many +1/+1 counters on the adversary, and then phase out that many creatures, artifacts, enchantments, which is really quite nice, right? So opening up our attack lanes if we need, protecting our own creatures or field state if we need it as well, or just, you know, a 2/1 flying with flash, which is really fun. So you didn't have to counterspell or interact, so here's a creature instead. Those are all of our creatures, right? Orvar, Suspicious Stowaway, Storm Chaser Drake, Spectral Adversary, and the Delver of Secrets. Mentioning the Storm Chaser Drake, we copy it with Orvar, we have multiple Drakes, and then we can target multiple Drakes at once with March of Swirling Mist, which is so goofy. So you're only copying one of them. Orvar just copies one creature a turn, but you can draw multiple cards through the March of Swirling Mist. Swirling Mist? Oh no, that's how it's going to leave your opponents feeling as well, just absolutely dazed and confused. Instant speed for 1+X as an additional cost to cast this spell. You may exile any number of blue cards from your hand, and this spell will cost 2 less to cast for each blue card. Exile this away. Up to X target creatures phase out. So again, you can target your Drakes for the draw. Whoa, that's really cool, especially if, you know, your opponent's trying to remove one of them. You can also open up your attack lanes, which is really nice as well to ensure consistent damage. Protection through Tamail Safekeeping, Indestructible, Hexproof, gain 2 life, fantastic, thank you. Protection through You See a Guard Approach, Hexproof until end of turn. However, you can also open up your attack lanes here through tap target creature, which is quite nice as well. We have a counterspell through Wawie's Disruption, unless they pay 1. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then the Quandrix command. 3 mana, instant speed, choose 2. Return target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand, opening up our attack lane. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. Say hello to the meta. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Fantastic for the Storm Chaser Drake, as well as the Suspicious Stowaway. And, you know, the Delver of Secrets is not too shabby either. And then target player shuffles 3 cards from their graveyard into their library. This is great if they're playing with Flashback, if they're playing with the Disciple in general, I guess, because then everything has Flashback. But graveyard recursion, you know, get out of here. And you can also do this for yourself to help manage. But at the end of the day, you know, you're bouncing something, opening that attack lane, and then you're putting the counters on and you're dealing a bunch of damage. The other 2 are just bonus effects. You know, that counter's really, really nice if you can hit it on something. But really just look to deal damage, open up those attack lanes, right? And again, this is targeting potentially multiple creatures. This could target one of your creatures with the counters, and it could bounce one of your creatures, which would be a nice Orvar trigger. And potentially one of them's on the Storm Chaser Drake as well. So that's going to be up to you how to do that. But again, just bounce your opponent's creatures. Only bounce your own creatures if you need to protect it and you don't have any other form of protection in hand. And again, the Mist, the Safekeeping, the Guard, and Spectral Adversary alongside Disruption, you should be able to protect yourself, right? There's going to be plenty of opportunity for that. So the deck is fantastic. Before we get there, you know, we've got a 70+% win rate here. If I can get to my stats, the Drake Emporium, it should be right here. Yeah, 71% win rate, 20-8. Kind of goofing off this morning, getting to some weird matches that might not be great for our record, but nonetheless, like this deck is performing, and it is a ton of fun. Like, wow, what a great deck. And this is just version 1, so we have a ton of more ceiling space to get to as we improve and fine-tune the deck. And throughout today's video, keep an open eye, leave any suggestions in the comments below. And yeah, we're going to get into today's gameplay footage now. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, become a YouTube member for exclusive content, and most importantly, right, just kick back and enjoy. Going first, fan-friggin-tastic, but there's no creatures in our hand, so it's up in the air. Typically, I would probably mulligan this, but the hand is exceptionally well placed if we were to magically find a creature off the top. Don't wink, kid, you're bad at it. Frig off, Randy. My winks are magical. Gonna melt hot. Fast turn. It's early. I've not even had my first coffee yet. So things might be a little weird. Did you guys get a good slurp noise there? I hope you did. Also, reworking my mic sounds or settings. I just want the quality to be better. But day by day, I think we will get there. Slowly with my recent creature. With my recent computer refresh, restart, we did lose a lot of our settings that we spent so long curating. So, trying to get that quality back up to where we need it to be. We want to phase out. Have to. Because we could pay one, discard something. Nah, we don't probably care about the damage too much. Let's hide out. No blocks. 3 damage here. Down to 15. I like that Drake. Up to some shenanigans. Love that safekeeping as well. It's really good. I mean, not that the command was bad by any means. That does tap them out again. Gaining of life is nice. Right? Basically mitigates what they're doing. Yeah, no blocks. Again, we'll get there. Alright, we have plenty of land. We're gonna keep that land to discard with a stowaway. Keep that Drake back for a nice interaction with this other command. Well, abandoning that playline almost immediately for a second Drake. Not too shabby. I mean, they've bricked. Apparently. I don't know if this is great. Let's let them tap out first. They could have protection here. That's nighttime. Good game. They did brick, but look at our win rate. We've been playing a ton of games with this deck in the play queue already, just kind of getting to know it, and a 77% win rate. Oh, wow. Let's see where we can get to today. Maybe we can break 80. On the draw, a really nice turn 1. If we can find that third snowland. 50 face. Try and get there. Kill our Drake. Not great. Freaking going right for it, Randy. That's pretty good. Let's just slay it. Right? Absolutely. Big portion of their mill. Would have loved to worry that, but down to 22, we have a very low curve. Damage. Maybe they waste a turn trying to remove our creature and we can just dodge it. Down to 9. A lot of March. Discard, and then we hold up Walrus Disruption still. Dodge the removal. Hit for 5. Lethal next turn. Dodging with March. Discarding Orvar. Protecting with Water's Disruption. Fine. There's no direct impact. Flawless victory. Opponent goes first. We have nice turn 2 here. Pretty wacky turn 3, turn 4, turn 5s. Getting Orvar out is due. Well, we lose a command. That's all they can take. Both creatures. The rest is non-creature. We lose a command. Socialism Worldwide. What a fantastic name. Woof. Swamp in play. These are snows. Let me make a copy of our land. Or, better yet, let's make them discard. Oh! That's fantastic! That's so good! Going first. Break on 2? Freaking let's go. Stowaway is a good option here as well. Hopefully they don't have flyers. They could. It could be like a cleric life gain. Sure. Don't really want to bounce that. But we can hold up, counter. Let's take the confirmed damage anyways. One damage is okay. This is a race we win. You know, when we look at the tempo of each player right now. Takes us 5, takes us 10, takes them 20. I mean... Okay, so this is fantastic, because this is an artifact and enchantment. We can counter it, then we can throw counters on our creature, and we also get a draw. We know that they're not going to remove it because they're tapped. Now we're 4-3. Now it's definitely a race we win. I want to just play this. And turn. There was one game we were playing. I should have recorded it. I don't care about the 1 damage. We must have had like 10 Drakes in play through Orvar. Their 4th land. Yeah, we'll just take our turn. Actually, we could play the adversary, keep up safekeeping. They have removal in hand. Instant speed. That's fine. Now we're just increasing the damage and that clock. A nice hit. all form in play, and we have safekeeping to protect their target. So this is getting kind of wacky. Land out. Here's another Reborn. So they gain 2 life to 10. They don't have any dragons in play though yet. No changelings. Interesting. Visionary. Again, this is just like a snake druid. They're tapped out. I'm gonna make a Drake, grab a draw, gain 2 life. Just for fun. Know what I mean? Nah, I mean. And now we're going to counters, bounce. Counters on the... Oh, bounce. Do that backwards. Bouncing. And again, we get the copy of the Drake. Boom. We can even... Oh no. 1, 2. Cement 0. 1 and 2. This is tapped anyways, right? And then again, making more Drakes, getting the draw, phasing their creature out. And then even Orvar can hit. 7% win rate. And a really fun deck to play, too, right? I've been enjoying this. Oh, that map just 420? Nice. There's no land here. I don't think we can keep this. It's a nice turn 1. But then what? I guess we could cast March and discard something? Come on. No. Look for 2 lands. Don't be an Omega Dingaling. Just an Elite Dingaling is enough. Hold up Wari. Play the adversary. They might remove it. They're tapped on their turn, that means, though. It's going to be up to them. Worst case, Walry can be a land. Right, we don't want to really hold on to it too long. Obviously, we have enchantment and artifact counter up now. We have protection. So it's really just stopping some rare things here. Whatever. Whatever. Our 2 damage is repeatable. This 2 damage is only 1. And we should not have played that as a green source. Oopsie daisy. Absolutely. Ori. Their blue mana, though. Should have been source. We're exposed. They have seen a tomato, though, so they might think we've got another. Good card. Good card warning. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. A god card has entered the battlefield. I'll take the damage, don't care. Getting boned by this land, yo. Shoot. Just need that second blue source. This is a race we're losing. We need them to act first. Even at that, if it's cheap, we're screwed. Blue source off the top. It's not good, man. Need another blue land. No! We hit for 3 every turn, we hit for 2. They can take it on the stack anyway. Thinking, bro. So let's force it out of their hand, right? They're gonna go down to 8 here. They just allow us to phase out. That's fantastic. Need an island so freaking bad. So bad, yo. Not great. At least they're tapped out here. One man. Oh, they just bounce it. Nice. On that second blue source, yo. Good game. Good game, they say. I think for 6, 7, 8. Game, they say. I think it's a good game too. We really got screwed around by this pathway not being a blue source. We did it to ourselves. See you later. No, still in trouble. We're still in a lot of trouble here. Muchos troublizo. That is not correct. Can be countered. Oh no, they can't be countered. They just bounce it, make the thing themselves. The fading hope. Wow. I guess they achieved an additional 1/1. Oh, and why wouldn't they have negated it earlier? They just draw that somehow? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Sucks, yo. That negate was fire. Oh, that's why they... Because it can't be countered, so they had to allow us bounce this. And then they were allowed to counterspell, which is very good. I was forgetting about the not be countered. Why didn't they do it earlier? But that's why they didn't. I understand. I understand. Game. I like that they're brave enough to run counters with the Disciple and just like, you know, let's put the Disciple back to our hand and now we can counter. That's actually really, really good. Keeping 7. I like it. Fine. Good. Acceptable. We also have amazing turn 1. Turn 2. 4 plays. We'll see though. It's gonna be a deck or Runes deck, which I absolutely. That's really good though. We just hold on to the disruption. They know we have it, so they can most likely just play around it. I get rid of the visitor. It's such a pain. This is attacking or blocking. We have protection. Oh, they play it. Really? Good. Good. Where's our 4th land? We get absolutely boned here. We have a swirly. We can phase out their lifelink and just try to super smash. I'm worried about the spirits though. We're doing it. Alright, we're gonna interrupt the draw. Oh no, they need a green source. There it is. Take our swing before anything. Up to 10. discard the land. Maybe we can fake them out, because now they think we don't have it. We don't play, so it goes to knight, which is good. We're going to put it on the life gain. It's fine, it can go there. It's these spirits that suck. Land. Visitor. Again, being greedy on the life gain, it's just totally acceptable. I would too. We have to counter that. Bounce this, counter that. Not ideal. We're getting hit for 12. No, Daddy, no! Hurricane B NYC. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. You say 12? I think you meant 13. Yikes. We hit for 5. We need to just pull 5 damage out of thin air. That's acceptable, right? Oh, gosh. Not gonna do it. We're dead regardless. 3 blockers, we're dead. Maybe we get a mist. Maybe we get a mist. Draw. Freaking nope. Game. Was close. We just we had to go for it. We didn't get the card we needed. They played around our counters nicely. That Hollow Haunting single-handedly winning the game. Opponent goes first. Turn 2 Drake? Ah, it's fine. Fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Removal. But they're tapped. Ooh. That's actually kind of scary. Looking for a Blizzard roll, I suppose, to wreck the Cobra. It's a good snick. 4 mana here now because of the landfall ability. Nervous. Oh wow, they are popping off. We need to get the all form out and then just Drake City. Drake City, bitch. Oh no. That's their... Well, no, they've got the treasures. Or green if they need. 3 cards in hand. Hopefully they're just land. I'm gonna take the Cobra. Or we just chill. Take the Cobra. What if they have like Storm the Festival or something, right? Like get rid of that frickin' snick, man. I'd wait till next turn to protect it. But even if they just spend their turn removing it, whatever. Like, let's just go vulnerable for a turn. Four cards in hand. I don't know. There's a good chance they have removal. We're shields down. They have 6 available mana through the Sentinel treasures. Which is a lot, right? Would have been 7 with the Cobra in play there. A Ruin Demon. Now this is an interesting bank. They search for 2, we give them 1. The card we choose goes into their hand, the other into the graveyard, then they shuffle. I'm just gonna send out a nice... That Burning Ruin Demon is a freaking fatty, yo. Woof. They can have the binding because we can protect from it. We can't protect from the sacrifice. So this counters the binding. Gives us 2 mana. I'm going to take the 6 damage from the Ruin Demon here, I think. We could have went another way, but they're going to take Orvar with it. So to target Orvar with the spell is not great. It's the same as tapping them. It's not like we're getting to target a break. Oh. Oh no. Okay.
The future is written in oil and steel.
And tapping with this. I did not expect this. Might actually be trouble. So we bounce the Ruin Demon, push up the Drake. We push up the Drake, bounce the Sentinel, phase out the Ruin Demon, or tap it. We need to kill Tameo because she can make copies of that thing. So what it is. Oh, there's 2 of them. Still just taking the... Oh, they don't even attack. Whoa. We could push this, or I don't want to target Orvar with my spells, which sucks. I'm going to target other things. Take the counters. I'm going to return the demon. make another stowaway. Guess we should have Blizzard Brawled first, maybe.
Revel in your minuscule victory.
But then turn. Right, we want to Blizzard Brawl the Storm Drake onto something, I think, just for the draw. Probably take Orvar here. Done it earlier. But they're basically tapped for the turn now. Here's a land. Take our turn. So let's take a draw. We slay the Sentinel. Okay. Slay the other Sentinel. These draws are fantastic. So good. And we hit for 7, 8, 9. Pretty decent. This is draw 3, discard 3. Spectral can go. And can go. Land can go. Now we have a 1-drop or drops. Interact here, that should be fine. Land, we can counter this demon. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, let's go. Damage we don't care about. Take a nice hit. Again with the draw 3, discard 3. Land goes. Land goes. Yeah, I mean, we have lethal anyways. And now we have plenty of protection. The 1 will turn to night. The copies don't transform, of course. Green Warden's pretty cool. Alright, let's push up the Drake. Bounce the Warden. Draw a card. Of course, we have plenty of protection. That's how she goes. We do have creatures, which is a nice sign for the hand and appropriate land. That's not too shabby either. I'm going to actually play the Disruption as a land because we want to curve to 4. And I want to play the Drake on 2. And I also want more snow lands. Uh-oh. Reanimator, go burr. Oh, turn 1, discard the Valley. Turn 1, discarded my Valley. Swirly can stop the Valley attack. Oh, this is bad though. We can't be blocked, but if they sacrifice it, they can kill us. Cool if Orvar triggered when we discarded it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine a world? Not missed. Did my auto tapper literally just bone me? It did. Auto tapper tapped both blue sources. Auto tapper, why? Oh man, this could be really bad news bears. Guaranteed it is. We get punished. Auto tapper OP. It didn't tap our lands. Get off the hook. I like the land. I also like the damage and the flying blocker. Okay, so that's their animator spell maybe? Right, we do have to discard. But it's worth it. We double draw. Another miss as well. Whoa! Lost the land, let's go. We're into night mode now. Just have to miss this Veli. This is so bad. I'm gonna grab a draw through the drakes. Why not, right? Come on, lands. Doesn't save us either. Let's see what we get. We hit for 5. Maybe the client seems to be held up, or we're held up on their blood token, I think. We need more marches. I've already used 2 of them. More lands. Yikes. There's a 25% chance to draw land, yet we do it every turn. Take another draw here. Ouch. Right? Not great. Take the draw. That actually works. No! Oh, that was my only green source! No! It doesn't actually work! My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. That's a good game. That's a good game. There's no way to come back from this. Whoops. We get close, though. All right, we're on the draw here. And it looks good. Looking pretty tasty. Poutine. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate that. Mono green gonna beat us down. Gonna beat us down. Don't you dare. I have so few land in the deck, but it's just like, that's what we draw. We can march something. We can also just tap it. Do damage, whatever. Now we pass our turn. We're gonna bounce the troll. Grab the counters. Block the ambusher. Say what? Gotcha. Come on, just transform. Thank you. This is a 5/4, by the way. Oh, just BT dubs. There's another Delver. In turn. We have a couple different forms of protection. So this is their tap, so it's just a nice, Actually, let's wait until their attack. There it is. Nice. This is freaking deadly. Good game, Mono Green. See you later. It's really a multi-dimensional deck. It performs so well in so many different aspects. Like, you know, these aren't Drakes. These are just some Delvers getting down and dirty. The Drake Emporium version 1. 71% win rate in the play queue? It's fine. You know, I've been actually in the play queue a little bit, conserving my mythic rank. I haven't played a match in like many days. But it's nice not to be so concerned about it. At the end of the day, I'm curious how much it matters to you guys seeing these decks in Mythic in opposed to seeing them in the play queue. I think I've been developing a new strategy in which I showcase them in the play queue, and then if people respond to them well, there's lots of likes, the video performs really well, then we'll take it into the Mythic queue for you guys. Just it really eliminates a lot of the stress, and it allows me to take full advantage of the creativity, which is such a big aspect that drew me to Magic the Gathering in the first place, right? It's like the deck building. That's what I love. It's like, look at all these crazy cards. I can build a cool deck with strategies and synergies. Here we are. This is a perfect example of it today. Really focusing on that creative aspect. And then, you know, the competitive touch can come in after once we find cool decks that perform really well, right? So I do think this is one of them. Would you guys edit this deck for the big league? And if you can get 500 plus likes on a video, I'll take it to Mythic. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Support the channel and you'll get great content. Easy as that. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day. Looking forward to playing this deck, of course, more in the future. See you soon in the next. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel to a friend, become a YouTube member today. Peace.